Hi, Tavius here. Just wanted to take a couple minutes and talk to you about the subject of thinking big. Now, when you consider the things that are out there, there are a lot of people, a lot of things that you might see that say, okay, well, I can't, I can't do this. He's better than me. Or as you look at somebody who maybe you've known them, maybe you knew somebody in school that just has totally taken a big boom in business, and they're like got everything in business they wanted. Or maybe there's somebody else that you just saw on TV that you know, are they better than you? Ultimately, no. The fact of the matter is, you know, under this, we're all essentially the same. Okay, yeah, some of us are a bit bigger than others. Some of us are, you know, have different physical features. But the point is that there ain't nothing really that makes one person better than another in terms of success. The only reason that somebody else is out there succeeding is because of how they think. Now, you got to think big if you're going to make things happen. I mean, as I look at people around me within Empower, for instance, I see Dave and Dave, I see Tony Rush, and do they have a better wardrobe than me? Do they actually spend more time dressing up? No. I mean, look at a video for Dave, for instance. I'll actually include one link further down this blog, and you can see just how he dresses every day. And even for big events, he dresses the same way. Point is that it doesn't matter. It's not about you know, who's got the better skills. I mean, do the exercise I mentioned above. You know, think of 5 things, or have somebody who matters to you do the 5 things, and find 5 things that you're really, really good at. Compare yourself to any of these people that you've seen, whether it's Bill Gates or anybody, and say, hey, can he do it as well as me? And I'm willing to bet that in at least one of those areas, if not more, you're going to find you're way better than this other person is at this. And the point is, you don't have to be perfect to make things happen. All you got to do is take the time and change your vocabulary. Change the things you talk about, okay? Are you going to be thinking, like if somebody comes up to you and says, how are you doing? It's like, oh, I got a little bit of a hangover. I got whatever. You know, don't even go there. Think, okay, hey, I'm fantastic. I'm doing great. And this is an amazing day. You know, start looking at the things that are going to be positive, that are going to be there. And the more you talk about it, the more you're going to see. I mean, the things you focus on are the things you get. As, you know, even with what would you like to have more, okay, so it's raining outside, or so it's whatever. Does that make it an awful day? Not necessarily. It's all about how you think of it. I mean, okay, so it's raining outside, so this means that your lawn's going to be getting watered, so you don't have to run a sprinkler. It's all good. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. There's always a good thing to look at. And take a look beyond the moment. I mean, okay, so right now, maybe you're sitting there, you've got $15 in your bank account. Maybe you've got, you know, 3 dozen people that are looking at you and saying, okay, we want our money now. And you're stuck. You have no idea where the money's coming from, whatever. If you sit there and don't do anything beyond just thinking about where you're at right now, you're not getting anywhere else. What you want to do is think of the bigger picture, okay? Think, okay, if I do this, I can make something else happen. I can go further. I can get to these amazing places. Just look beyond today. Don't look at right now. Look at a month from now. Today is what you thought about last month. If you keep thinking about what you thought about last month, it's going to get worse. But if, on the other hand, you go a step further and say, okay, hey, I have this opportunity in front of me. I can make it happen. I can say, okay, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to build up a group with me that are all thinking the same way. I'm going to hang out with the people that are actually successful, that are making what I want to do happen. This is how you're going to change your life. I mean, as long as you're sitting here thinking, okay, if you look at the things that are bad, I mean, okay, as an example, take me. I've actually been through brain surgery. I've actually got a hole in my head. I'm on disability. I have seizures, okay? Am I letting that stop me? No. I've decided that I'm going to take control of my life, of my destiny, and create the future I want. Now, if you're watching this and you're reading my blog, then you've had a chance to see. And if you look through some of my other blogs, you'll see I've got tons of them that I've written, and you'll see also that it's kind of evolved as time's gone on. I mean, I started doing blogging about November of last year, and I was doing it with just the thought of, okay, I'm blogging, and I really didn't start getting interested in this to the degree of it being a true opportunity, or didn't push as the actual opportunity or building my team until about a month ago, and I suddenly started seeing results. Now, the thing I'm looking at here, what I want to point out is, I'll be honest, okay, it's $25 to do the blogging, okay, this is what I do, and what I'm looking for is a team. I want you on my team if, and only if, you're willing to set aside what's behind you and start building a future. Now, to be totally upfront is, yes, there are a number of products you can sell, and you can do what you will with them. And the one thing about it is, to be able to make a profit on one, you have to actually sell. To sell it, you have to have purchased it yourself. Now, what's that mean? That means, okay, that there are a lot of products out there, and there are people out in the Empower Network who are making $147,000 a month. Tony. But the thing is that it doesn't matter how big are you thinking in the first place. Start with that. Okay. Now, for myself, what do I want? I want a team who works with me to help other people. I mean, the nice thing about Empower is this isn't all about me. I mean, for my team, if they're succeeding, I'm succeeding. And, if you look the same way and start building your own team thinking, okay, if we get this person going, then it'll come back on me. But the big thing is, I want my team to be all in, especially emotionally. Put your attention on this. Make it happen. You'll notice as you look back, you'll see that essentially every day I've done blogs. Now, there may have been once or twice I missed because of the fact of being in the hospital. But the point being that if you put it out there that I am succeeding, you can do it. So for the $25, you can get into the basic Empower. Now, there's a couple of things. There's $19 you need to pay for the affiliate fee, okay? So, okay, there's going to be a couple of expenses, but let's take a look at this. Now, is it worth it to spend this money now? I mean, okay, does that means maybe this month you're not going to be able to go out for dinner with your significant other. Does that make it worth it? Think about it. I mean, okay, if you put the time and effort into this and you make it where in a year you're pulling in $25,000 even a month, and it's not that hard, you can do it. Take a look in the product itself. You'll see that there are a lot of people doing this. Now, is there a guarantee? Absolutely not. And if you need a guarantee from me that this is going to work, go away. I don't want you. But if you're willing to actually put the time and effort in and work with me in building our team, you're the person I want. So click the button down below where it says register now. These are 100% commissions, so you're going to have to realize that you're going to have to put some work in. It's nothing like just sit down and do nothing. I mean, okay, like the magic beans, whatever, that you can go out and buy online, that they say, okay, just buy this and all of a sudden the world is going to change. I ain't going to tell you that. If you're going to make your world change, that's just it. You're going to have to make your world change. Starts with how you think, and taking action, step forward, do something. And until you actually decide you're going to make an action and do something, you're not getting there. So, are you ready to put your effort and your time in to make things happen? I'm giving you a tool. I'm giving you the opportunity that says, okay, hey, you can do this. I mean, from here, it's a tool. I mean, you can buy the most awesome lawnmower there is and bring it home. And they say it cuts the finest lawn. But the fact is, if you just let it sit there, your lawn is going to be a jungle. And it's the same thing with anything. You have to do something. You have to take action. That's what it starts with, is you think, okay, but then just do it. Sign up right now. Click that button below if you think you're able to make this kind of a change. If you're not, that's okay. But regardless, you can keep looking at my blogs. You'll see that a lot of them are very much geared to your success. I don't care what you're doing, honestly. I want to see people succeeding. And I would like to see people on my team that I'm helping succeed, because there's a lot more than what I'm giving that I know and that I can point you to. But what I give will still help a lot of people. But you got to take the time to study it and do it. And even if you don't know everything, it doesn't stop it. You can do something now. Take your step forward and move on with your business, with your life. Okay, so you don't know all the answers. That's okay. You know, if you are out there and there's a dozen different ways of making, you know, whatever happen, it doesn't matter that you might only have kind of a vague idea of one of them. It's still better to step forward and do something now. Step forward and make this happen. It's your chance right now. I'm giving you the tool that has made others rich. But, you know, if you don't want to take that kind of a step forward, that's fine. You know, go away. I don't want you if you're not going to be part of my team, or if you're going to think, oh, there's no way in hell to do this. You know, it's how you think. And I want the people who can actually think beyond the clothes they're wearing. You know, think beyond what's in your garage or in your house. Think farther. It's like, okay, what do I want? Okay, I want to see this mansion. I want to have, you know, 3 cars that are like all awesome. I want to go ahead and have the chance to do traveling, to go to Hawaii, go to Costa Rica, go to wherever, you know, and just decide, okay, what's it going to take to get there? And I'll tell you what it takes to get there. It takes you. I don't care what your business is. It could be mine, it could be somebody else's. Unless you put your thought forward, it ain't happening. So the best thing you can do, really, is get your mind right and then start thinking about, well, how can I meet some other people that are wanting to go here? Put your mind together with them and let's make this happen. You know, click the big yellow button below. Get started and let's get this together. I want you on my team. I give you the opportunity. Be on my team and we can do this together. Am I guaranteeing success? Absolutely not. But hey, if you're going to put yourself forward, remember, try not, do or do not. There is no try. So if you're going to do it, just decide, I'm going to do this. Don't say, I'm going to try. Say, I'm going to do it and get going. So click below. Let's get going. And meanwhile, feel free to look at the rest of my blogs. Have a great day.